Okay, what is up guys? I am here to bring you my first ever video on this Pokemon Y channel. And this first video is going to be a Wi-Fi battle. And this was my first Wi-Fi battle I've ever done in a Pokemon game ever, which I was pretty excited about to see how, everything would go down, how everyone plays. So yeah, I'm just going to start with my Gengar here. I'm going to use Psychic to see what's super effective and what's not very effective against it. And Psychic wasn't really effective at all. And then he throws some Stealth Rocks at me, which those are going to help him a little bit. Yeah, I don't like Stealth Rocks. I don't have a Pokemon with them right now, so I'm going to build a team that has a Pokemon with Stealth Rock. And he's going to use Dig, and I'm forced to use a move here because you can't use items or anything. And his Dig was useless because, ground moves don't affect a Gengar. And then he uses Toxic, which also does not affect Gengar. So I just take him out with the Psychic here. And it's off to a pretty good start. I'm feeling pretty confident in myself right now. Sends out his Lapras. I'm going to use Thunderbolt, and he has a berry that weakens super effective electric type moves. I never thought that he would have that, but I actually paralyze him, which is really nice, and then he gets an Ice Beam off, which is going to do a pretty decent amount of damage. And I use Thunderbolt again. And he's going to switch out here into his Raichu, or however you say it. There's different pronunciations, but whatever. And I'm going to use Thunderbolt on it because I was trying to kill that Lapras, but it actually does not work. I mean, it works out pretty well considering I actually get decent amount of damage off on the Raichu. Then it uses Wild Charge and is going to take out my Gengar, which that's fine. So I'm going to send in, he gets damaged, and I'm going to send in my Tyranitar because, I have Earthquake and I can easily one-hit KO, knock out this Raichu now. But he's going to switch out and do his Charizard here. Yeah, I don't use Charizards, so yeah, I really don't care for them. And you see Earthquake obviously does not affect it, but it gets buffered by the Sandstorm, which doesn't do that much, but it helps a little bit. And now he's going to Mega Evolve this Charizard into Charizard Y, which, I hate these things. But I have Stealth Rock, not Stealth Rock, what is it called, Stone Edge? Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, I obviously do not remember the moves right now, considering, yeah. But I was going to go for the Stone Edge, but he got there before I could have done anything. So I send in my Basculin. Yes, you're seeing this correctly. It is a Basculin. Yes, I like this Pokemon a lot. And it's going to use Focus Blast. It's not really going to kill me. It's really, really close. And then I'm just going to use Scald on it. And it doesn't do that much damage considering that was a critical hit. And yeah, my leftovers don't really help that much. But whatever. And now he's going to use Focus Blast, but I avoid the attack, that's always nice. And I'm going to just get more damage on it with Surf, but it didn't do nearly as much damage as Scald did. And my leftover is going to give me a little bit more HP, and he's going to use Flamethrower, which shouldn't be, and it's not very effective, and still kills me because that thing's special attack is ridiculous. So I send in my Blaziken, I'm going to Mega Evolve it. Well, before I get hit by pointed stones. But I don't really care. It's not going to affect me that much. So I'm going to Mega Evolve into Mega Blaziken. And you guys use Will-O-Wisp on me, but it doesn't affect me. And I'm just going to use Brick Break. And it's going to take it out because its attack and my attack and special attack are seriously increased. So yes, and I get this random speed boost, which can be helpful. And he sends out his Blaziken of his own, which I didn't know Blazikens could learn Brave Bird, but apparently they can, and this was getting on my nerves because it was just using Brave Bird over and over. And I sent in my Salamence. I forgot about the pointed stone, so it does a lot of damage to me, obviously. And then here's the Brave Bird. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Brave Birds hitting me. Well, my Salamance's defense is, well, I super trained it in defense, so it could take the hit, and it is going to take this hit as well, with barely any HP left. And I'm going to use Earthquake on it, just because I want to take it out, and I know it's super effective. And I do get the Earthquake off, which is great. And it kills it. And now, he's going to send in, well, my shell that was going to give me HP, which actually did more than leftovers. Now he's sending in Sylveon, and this thing is, this thing, I didn't know Dragon Moves don't affect it, and that's going to take me out with Moonblast, yeah. And then you'll see, like, the worst fail ever. So he saw Dragon Claw is obviously Dragon Move, and it missed. So I'm going to send out my Pure Dragon Haxorus. And I'm going to go for Outrage for the Dragon Move. And I forgot Dragon Moves don't affect it, so I just waste another pointless turn. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and it's a new substitute, and I just want to try out X-Scissor, see if it's gonna do that much when its substitute fades, but it's apparently not very effective, which that's fine. And it's gonna use Calm Mind, which raises its attack and special attack and special defense. Yeah, can't talk right now. And yes, I'm going to use Earthquake this time, and I'm going to make its substitute fade. And I'm going to get another Earthquake off after this. Yes, and I didn't think it would do this little damage, considering it's raising its special defense, and I'm using a physical attack, because it's Earthquake, it makes sense for it to be a physical attack, because I have no idea why. But it doesn't do as much damage as I thought it would. And Moonblast, yeah, with 2 Calm Minds, definitely gonna kill me. Yeah, my Haxorus down now, and all I have left is this Blaziken here. Well, at least it's Mega Evolved. That's going to help a lot. So I'm going to Blaze Kick this Sylveon, and it is going to kill it, obviously. Mega Blaziken should be able to take out that Sylveon with the Blaze Kick. And now he's going to send in his Raichu, however you pronounce it. I know there's different pronunciations, and I know everyone argues about it. So I'm just going to Blaze Kick this too, and I'm hoping it doesn't have static. Just taking the risk, because all I have is physical attacks on this Blaziken. And now he's going to send out his Lapras. And it's paralyzed and has barely any HP left. So that means I'm going to go first, and I do a super effective move, which obviously means I'm going to kill it and win. So thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next episode.